If you've ever wondered what really happens to your body during menopause, you're in the right place. Today I'm breaking down what menopause actually is, what's happening to your hormones, and the signs and symptoms to watch for. If you're struggling with symptoms, stay to the end because this is the blueprint that could finally change everything. Let's start at the very beginning. When you're born, you already have all of the eggs you're ever going to have, and that's about 1 to 2 million. And over time, that number naturally declines. By puberty, you have about 3 to 400,000 eggs left, and with each menstrual cycle, you use up more. After the age of 37, there's a rapid decline in the number of eggs left, and it's estimated that 95% of females have around 25,000 eggs left by the time they are 37. That's only 3% of what you started with. It's after this, typically when a woman is in her 40s, that hormonal changes really begin. The transition phase is called perimenopause, and that can last months, years, or even more than a decade before menopause itself. And it's during this time that symptoms usually show up. So what's happening inside your body? Your ovaries start producing less estrogen and progesterone. As the number of healthy follicles drops, your ovaries become less responsive to hormonal signals. This means lower and more irregular production of these key hormones that normally regulate your menstrual cycle. Your brain, specifically your pituitary gland, senses that estrogen levels are dropping, so it produces more follicular stimulating hormone, FSH, and luteinizing hormone, LH, to try and push the ovaries to work harder. FSH especially can be elevated and fluctuate wildly during perimenopause. Unlike menopause then, where estrogen and progesterone stay consistently low, perimenopause is marked by dramatic ups and downs. Sometimes the follicle responds strongly, causing an estrogen spike, and then it suddenly drops again. Progesterone typically starts to decline from your mid to late 30s, while estrogen can fluctuate more wildly. This hormonal roller coaster is what causes changes to your periods, mood swings, headaches, anxiety, sleep issues, weight gain, and so much more. So when do you officially reach menopause? Menopause is defined as the point when you haven't had a menstrual cycle for 12 consecutive months. So it's technically the day after your last menstrual cycle 12 months ago. The average age is about 51, but a normal range is anywhere from 45 to 55. And for some women, menopause can happen even earlier. Before 45, it's called early menopause, and before 40, it's called premature ovarian insufficiency. Some women will experience their menopause because of treatment that they're on or surgery that they've had. So what are some of the most common symptoms of perimenopause and menopause? Now remember, not every woman has every symptom, and the intensity can vary and change over time. But more than 85% of women experience symptoms, and about 25% report having severe symptoms. Some of the most common symptoms include irregular missed periods, hot flushes, night sweats, trouble sleeping or insomnia, worsening PMS, fatigue or feeling low energy, headaches or worsening migraine, brain fog and poor concentration, mood swings, irritability, anxiety, or general low mood. Weight gain is very common, especially around your midline, muscle and joint aches, vaginal dryness or decreased libido, urinary frequency or urgency, or even recurrent UTIs, and so many more. So I've popped up an image here with an extended list so you can see just how broad the range of symptoms can be. It's a lot, I know, but please remember, you don't have to just put up with it. There is so much you can do. First things first, if you're experiencing symptoms, your first step is to talk to your healthcare provider. It's really helpful if you track or write down your symptoms. You could use a cycle tracking app like Clue or the Balanced Menopause app, a menopause symptom questionnaire, or just a simple note on your phone or on paper. Knowledge is power, so understanding what's happening in your body and knowing your options helps you feel confident asking your doctor the right questions and making informed choices. So it's so important that you feel heard and not dismissed. Sadly, too many women still feel like they're not getting the support they need during what can be a really challenging time when all you want is to feel like yourself again. So what can help? Your doctor might recommend lifestyle changes, hormone replacement therapy, or other treatments based on your individual needs. And don't forget, there are other health professionals who can help here too, like functional or integrative practitioners, medical herbalists, specialist nutritional therapists, and lifestyle medicine practitioners. And this is exactly the kind of work I do, helping women get clear answers, feel heard, and have a personalized plan that works for them. So you never feel like you have to figure this out on your own. Menopause is a natural part of life, but you absolutely deserve evidence-based information and the right support so you can really thrive in this next chapter. So please do share this video with someone who needs to hear it, because no one should have to navigate menopause alone. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're struggling with menopause symptoms, check out my video on 9 habits that could be making your menopause worse right here. And I'd love to hear from you, so drop a comment below to share your experience, any questions questions or tips that have helped you, because your story might help someone else feel less alone too.